2 years and 10 days ago, I made this video right here showing off some custom Ben 10 minifigs. Now, back then, I wasn't very artistically inclined, and also my designs were lazy, using Ninjago robes and even more so fake Fortnite torsos and legs. So, today I'm going to show you some updated figures along with a new minifig. So with that out of the way, let's start with the first three who haven't really gotten an update. This is to catch you up on the previous video. So here is Kai. Her design has not changed in the slightest. She still has that Ninjago Rockstar t-shirt, and she has those legs which are from Jay. So yeah, this minifigure remains relatively the same. Same with Paradox. His robe is one that is from Lego not really a Lego Fortnite figure, just a fake Lego Fortnite figure. He's even got a fake face as well, but then again, at the very least, he has got some of his details, including the Chrono Navigator on his hand, of which I am just using this metal gauntlet. And as for Agrigor, he's gotten a bit of an update himself. So last time I showed him off, he had, I think, shorter hair and a different facial expression. This time I gave him a facial expression with goggles, which is from Lego Star Wars. And I even gave him the Ninjago Rockstar hair. A bit inconsistent, I know, but hey, this is much better than nothing. Now, let's get on to the minifigures who have truly gotten an update. Starting with one of the most popular villains, we have Albedo. So for Albedo, what I did was remove his original robe and short legs, and I used a Ninjago movie knockoff Kai torso and just removed the printing from it. After that, I just drew up the black line and such. I also took some fake light nougat arms and painted them red with black stripings. I also gave him a piece of a black handcuff on one of his arms to represent his Ultimatrix. And to show that he is still an 11-year-old Ben Tennyson, I gave him short dark blue legs. Or just dark blue mid-legs. Right, moving on to the next villain. In my opinion, one of the best villains, because she played her cards right, managed to overthrow her father, and take control of the Empire, while also just leaving the Earth alone, making a truce with the Earth. Now, looking at her design, she hasn't changed that much, nor has her helmet, but I have had to cut off the helmet. I'll get into that. Cut off bits of the helmet. I'll get into that later. I have taken one of my spare Lego scarves, more specifically a red one, and painted it white so as to fit with Atea's aesthetic. Atea's face is taken from a She-Hulk minifigure, and as for the helmet, it had to be cut from the sides in order to fit with the scarf piece. And I also gave her the goggles because, well, it's just true to her design. So, yeah, that's gonna do it for Atea. Moving on to the heroes. Here we have Rook Blanco. Now, his torso is the same, but I rubbed off the printing. I decided to keep the printing on the legs because it just fits. So, Rook, I think I did kind of well with the proto armor, but it does feel a bit It's still a good design though. Although I would have to repaint a bit of Rook's head, because he is a Ravonagander, and Ravonaganders typically have some kind of dark lightish blue, some sort of grayish blue. And they also have this, like, makeup to them, seemingly. But this is Rook. I did the best that I could with him. And I really hope that you like this minifigure, because, well, this is the best I could do. Next hero. One of my favorite this is one that I liked designing. Here is Kevin Ethan Levin. So this figure retains the same torso, although I rubbed off its printing. This time I gave him his Omniverse details. I gave him the arms from the Spooky Boy. And yeah, I gave him his holsters. I gave him his little chain with the lock. And I also gave him that little scar that Swampfire had given him while Kevin became an amalgam again and was pretending to be crazy and trying to kill Ben. Confusing? I realize. Seriously, what the fuck? Here we have Max. He retains the same head, hair, and legs, but this time he has a torso which fits him well. So yeah, that's the only change made to Grandpa Max. Now here's Gwen. I'm honestly planning on making a Lucky Girl at some point, but at this current point in time, I only have Gwen. I used a fake Mr. Freeze torso in order to make her. Her body is completely painted now. I also added that little cat thing that she has on her t-shirt. And I just added a few details here and there. Don't really need to specify what they are because, well, most people out there know what they are. Also gave her a little skirt and gave her dark blue legs because I didn't have any leg pieces that show off the legs. Moving on to the final two. So here are the final two figures, Ben and Alien X. So for Ben, as you could have seen from one of my community posts where I put this minifigure alongside Thomas for the 50th episode, you would have noticed that Ben looks particularly different. That is because I had finally managed to make him a bit more accurate to his Omniverse design. And that's basically it. Just giving him a shorter 10. And as for the final minifigure, we have Alien X. Now, I know that one thing I could have done was given him his Omnitrix symbol, but yeah, no, I'm not ruining the torso of the minifigure. I would honestly remove that planet Earth, though. If I ever get the spare of this minifigure, I will make sure to remove this and hopefully add an Omnitrix symbol onto the torso. But for now, the parts that I used for him are from the Series 26 Space Guy with the UFO for a head. I also gave him white hands. I used a Dragon's Rising Lloyd head for this particular alien for the green eyes godlike aesthetic of Alien X. And I also gave him a ninja hood so that you don't see all those yellow factors of the minifigure. You just see the green eyes. And yeah, it's completely an alien. So that's going to do it for this video. Well, this custom spotlight, I must say. And I hope you enjoyed. Comment your favorite minifigure design out of all of these in the comments below. because I'd actually like to hear your opinions on if I handled these characters well by giving some of them their official designs, or just taking creative liberties with some of them. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Oh, I forgot to say my catchphrase. Remember that nostalgia never dies. Bye.